got Joy in the background. Wave, Joy.
Hey!
Everybody tell Joy you like a new haircut. What was that look for?
Oh, I can see my head.
Okay, so we are back from Las Vegas Comic Con. That's why we didn't have a live stream last week. We were on the road. So lots of fun stuff to talk about from Las Vegas. We had a great time. I want to thank Jimmy J and everybody at Amazing Las Vegas because it was a great show and we fully appreciate being out there. Anything you want to add, Ryan?
No, it was awesome.
It was awesome. So, for those of you who aren't aware, let me turn down the. Oh, you know what? Can you guys even hear me? Can you hear any of that? Because I was like completely talking. Forgot to have my microphone up to my face. Sweet. All right, the chat's going. I don't know if it's going on Facebook or not. Are you on Facebook, huh?
I'm on Facebook. I don't know if you're listening because I have the volume turned down low.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this a little closer to the face. All right. We're going to work on commissions today. So let's, anywho, let's just do a quick flyover some of the commissions. This is Harley Loves Tony Stark. So who won the death? Okay, I need to announce that. But okay, so here's the announcement. I'm gonna draw on their sketch covers, so I need to get the drawings done first. So I'm gonna draw on the sketch covers, then we'll have the raffle, and I'll let people know. So don't jump the gun, buddy. All right, it's coming. It's coming. But I am finishing up commissions. I got this was for Matt. In Colorado. Let's see what else we got.
Matt is awesome. He helps out there at the show.
Yeah.
And his wife, we met her when she was his fiancée, Jeanette.
And we're working on
Doing well.
Bo-Katan. We did a quick little Harley times. I know. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked it either, but there you go. So we got Bo-Katan. Need to finish this one up because this is sure to be a hot seller. This is my first attempt at Bo-Katan. Me no likey.
Now, is this a request by somebody?
No, it's just May the 4th. I have completely forgotten how to get out of preview mode in Procreate.
Take 2 weeks off.
I know.
Go to Las Vegas, our daughter gets married, other daughter graduates, we'll do that.
I'm trying to find other commissions that we have going.
Oh, now some of them we've shown on Facebook. I love the Little Mermaid one.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
was-
not on here though.
Well,
That's
it's
on my
this-
phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do Wolverine, and I'm just gonna start with some gestures, and then we'll see which one tickles our fancy. So this Wolverine is for a college buddy of mine, Mike Day, and he was really funny when he got a hold of me. He was like, "I don't know if you remember me or not. I was Ian's friend." I was like, "You're my friend too, but okay." So, but yeah, I don't know why he would think I forgot. I don't know. Anywho,
Sometimes it's nice
just yeah,
sometimes
don't assume that. Yeah,
we had so much fun in Las Vegas.
we did have fun in Las
Start with
Vegas.
that one, talking about Las Vegas Comic Con. Lots of fans there, lots of friends, wonderful time. It seems like you're always busy. Chad had 2 panels there, one for Death Watch and one.
Well, the
for
first one was for
Harley.
Gotham. Well, it was Gotham City Sirens.
Okay, Gotham City Sirens. I don't get to go to them, which I really live by myself. But that's okay. He tells me all about them after the
And the Gotham City Sirens was with, what was the name of the artist? She's amazing. She's a very young African American
Up and coming.
up and coming artist, but she's, I think, best known for her Catwoman covers, which are absolutely phenomenal. She's like a mix between like Alex Ross, Art Germ, and I don't know. What was that? I think that's it. How did you say it?
Sozo Makia.
Sozo Makia. Super shy, but it was fun. I was like, yeah, you got to get used to this. This is gonna happen now.
Her art's amazing. She does covers. Did you say that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Art
so
Germ has gone
Jen-
downhill massively. What? Sozo Micah.
Okay.
That's what Tooth says. Why is Art Germ gone down? Tooth says Art Germ's gone down. I haven't seen it. Please. Oh, she streams on Twitch too? Oh, I have to crash her Twitch.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Chad did some mystery boxes for that. We were able to put some together. It was way fun. Something that we've been kind of thinking about doing for some Kickstarters, like some mystery boxes. So this was our first time putting it together. And they were a big hit with the crowd.
Yeah, we had how much? Like $200 worth?
It was $100.
At least $100 worth of merch.
And most of them were more than that. In fact, I would say all of them had more than that, especially with the things that you put in drawings, quick sketches. The Harley ones were about 160 or more.
Okay.
The Death Watch ones were right around
100. Yeah. Just because we don't have that much Death Watch stuff.
Yeah. But they were all just free handouts to the audience, raffling. So that was way fun. Most of them couldn't even wait until they left to open them. They opened them right there in front of everybody. So look forward to that sometime in the future. Some mystery box Kickstarters.
Yeah, well, we got to get Death Watch out the door. I got to get working on that.
Well, that's what it's sometime in the future. Yeah.
You know, I shouldn't even done any detail to the face. I need to nail down the.
Body on that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you talk while I draw.
Okay. Well, and then one of my favorite things that we do when we go to Vegas is we always.
Oh, we go to the Edge,
Yes.
You wanna
The
talk about-
convention
the steakhouse.
is right there at the convention center at the Westgate, and there's a restaurant in there called the Edge, and it is so good, so good. But Chad loves their Wagyu beef, so it's kind of a treat.
I like the Wagyu.
But I like my beef well done, which kind of defeats the purpose of getting Wagyu. So
Yeah, Joy incinerates her steak to the point where it's beef jerky. So why spend $170 on a steak when
yeah.
you're just gonna incinerate it?
Last time we went there, we had this amazing cauliflower soup, truffle fries, and I was like, that's what I kind of want, the side dishes. And so we went there, we asked for the cauliflower soup, and they didn't have any because they were like, oh, it's seasonal. So they said they had this butternut squash soup
Foie gras.
with foie gras.
Yeah.
And I have always, ever since the original
Iron Chef.
from back, when it was back in Japanese, and they had to have the subtitles underneath it, and whenever they'd say foie gras, we would go, ooh. So I was like way excited to try it. And so we ordered the butternut squash soup, and it was phenomenal. It was so good.
It was so good.
And so I just had the soup shared with Chad, and he split a salad, Caesar salad, with me because they're like huge. And then the truffle potato
dessert. Yeah.
For dessert, and it was so good. We waddled out of there.
Yeah. I think we're in physical
Ruined
pain.
our diet. We're trying to be healthy. I wouldn't say we're on a diet. We're just trying to eat healthier and have more vegetables and, just kind of be aware of our portions.
I'm gonna approach this like it's a cover, and that way I can send it to Ricky at Marvel
Oh, that's a great idea.
and see if I can't kill two birds with one stone. Get like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder. So let's. Oh! Sorry, got the wrong thing. My volume is at max. I can. Oh man. Okay. What about now? Can you hear me now? How are my levels?
Can they hear me?
I don't think they can hear you. I think we got to get you a microphone. We got to get you a microphone. Okay, so I got to speak directly into this thing.
That's gonna be so
I know, it's so annoying. We need to have like a.
Well, if there's music on in the background, I think if we're talking, we need to take the music off. Because that would probably.
You want me to take the music? I
Yeah.
can take the music off.
Because that would detract from this going on at the same time.
All right. So I turned off the. We can turn the music back on. Oh, Kim's on, hon.
Kimmy?
Kimberly. So, you knew her as Kim Giles,
Oh, yes.
Anne and Sue's sister. Yeah.
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 I just know a couple of Kims, so yes. We're friends on Facebook.
Okay. So Kim's on. Yeah.
Hey, Kim.
Kim, we had one daughter graduate and one daughter get married, and we were exhausted.
This last whole month has been crazy. We had a son get married.
Yeah, our son got married. He went to Vegas. Okay, I guess we should start with he got off deployment,
Yes.
went to Vegas, married his high school sweetheart, and then we came home, had a little bit of a rest.
No, we had bridal shower that you didn't have to go to.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to the bridal shower.
And
Dudes are not supposed to go to the bridal shower.
No, they're not.
So
We did the bridal shower down in Cedar City, which is where all the extended family and everyone's from. And this is for our daughter, not our son. And
of course you're not gonna have a bridal shower for our son.
Well, I meant for his fiance.
Oh, okay.
His now wife.
Now wife, who's named Jess.
Yes.
We can say their names.
Yes. I didn't want to confuse anyone though. And then we had Las Vegas Comic Con, and then we had Erica graduate, and then we had Michaela get married, all within the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's why we haven't had any live streaming the last 2 weeks. It's just been a little crazy.
Okay, guys, should I do Wolverine in his brown outfit, or should I do him as like Weapon X?
Well, if you're doing it for a cover, what are they on the books now?
He probably has a new costume now.
Oh, then do the brown one.
Yeah. Okay.
The brown one.
Yeah, that'll probably. You know what? I should probably do him and Deadpool because the movie's coming out.
Oh, that would be awesome, yeah. But that wouldn't go on a book, would it? On a cover?
Looks like we have a split vote. Tooth wants Weapon X, and nobody wants brown outfit.
Nobody wants brown outfit? Okay.
And then Kim says brown outfit. No, actually, that's Scotty. Scotty, how you doing, buddy? Scotty, remember when you had that thing on your nose? I got one of those things on my nose.
Too much information.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go get it checked out. Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna. All right, I still got to work on the.
So one of the things that happened also when we went to Las Vegas is I forgot my wallet.
Joy left her. We always forget something. I forgot my Copics, not my Copics,
Some of your ink pens.
my pens. Yeah, my inking tools. And and my thick Copics, my big like giant house brush ones. I hope I did that on another layer. I did. Okay.
And I totally spaced out about my wallet, but it was month end for me, and I'm an accountant, and so Chad was packing everything up and taking care of all that. So we just did the best we could. We knew something would be missing, but didn't realize a wallet.
Oh, and then we packed the wrong banner too.
Yeah, then we did. But then, so was it Friday night? Friday night, Tyler had a.
Oh yeah, Tyler had his
launch
final
party.
final boss launch party, and we were lucky enough to get to go to that. That was a lot of fun. He rented out a space at the Area 15, and that was the only time you not having your ID really hurt us because Joy could not go in.
Yeah, they carded me.
They carded
Couldn't
her,
until I was
and she
over
couldn't
18.
go in because I think it's because they serve alcohol there,
Yeah.
And so you couldn't go in because of that.
Yep. So I stayed outside, and they had like a really cute courtyard out there, little fake grass and some little chairs around it, tables. They had a food truck, and then they had some games, some beanbag toss games,
Like super giant Jenga.
Yeah, giant Jenga. So, and people would just visit, and it was warm, so it wasn't chilly at all. And I just stayed out there and waited for Chad and some of the other guys, and so because Chad was willing to leave, but I was like, no, go, have fun.
Well, I didn't want to just leave you out there
No, and
alone. That's sort of rude.
So he left, though. He only stayed for about an hour, but it was an amazing party. Tell about what happened, what you did inside.
Well, Steve with Clan McDonald, they had every artist that did a cover, and they had a live whatnot sale in the middle of the party, and then they had all the stuff like he had like free giveaway bags, free T-shirts. He arranged it with, and so the bar was also like a retro arcade, and if you play Final Boss, or if you read Final Boss, it's basically like an arcade game, so it's like arcade themed. So like it was a perfect place to have the launch party. It was like really well thought out. Made me realize like I really need to up my game. They had they had these camera setups where you could jump on this platform with your party and it would take like a 360 camera picture of your friends and whatnot. I just did myself. Jared and Taylor were there, but they were playing video games, and I was just sort of out exploring. It was super loud. Like, you always imagine like you're going to go to these parties and like be able to talk to people, and it's so stinking loud that you can't hear yourself think. So we just sort of shouted at each other, and then I thought I ran into Brian. So Zubair was talking with this guy that looked like Brian Sharp, and it wasn't Brian though. I was so embarrassed. I need to call Zubair and tell him I'm sorry. But I was just I thought it was Brian, so I was like really excited to see him. And Brian usually hangs out with Zubair all the time. So anyway, oops, didn't mean to do that. And then we played video games and hung out for a little while, and then I really wanted to go explore Omega Mart because Chad had talked about it so much. Let's see. Blue said no. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's because you couldn't get in, Joy.
What?
Kimberly was sad that you couldn't get in.
Oh,
Kim.
thank you, Kim.
Death Watch did really good. I think we sold about half of our print run. We still have the freebies to give away. I was gonna plug. Our. We actually did a Crypto Comics release of it, so I was gonna plug that on here.
Well, we found out some fun stuff about Crypto Comics and the Ash Can. That it was actually generating sales online without it even being plugged. No advertisement. People were just searching for it. So that was really exciting.
Yeah, that basically it had a life of its own on the internet. Steve's on here. Hey, Steve.
Which Steve?
Steve Aloha.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Joy's on here too, Steve. She says hi. This is like the worst anatomy ever. And his head's too small. This is why I'm not supposed to talk and draw at the same time.
One thing that, we learned a few things also.
Yeah, like
Ash Can.
Don't do a sketch cover on your Ash Can because nobody's read the comic yet, so nobody wants a sketch of it. So that's the number one thing I learned. What did you learn, huh?
I think that was about it. Just getting it out there. But still, people once they opened it up, they were floored by the art.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And tell about doing the panel with the actor.
Oh, so yeah, David Malchian. Am I saying that right? So I do highly recommend, like, if I think us doing the Ash Can for Death Wash was a success. It definitely served its purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We sold a lot of issues. We generated a lot of buzz. That was nice. I gave copies to Jimmy J, and we had the creator like the creator-owned comics panel, and so it was me, Jared, Ryan Kincaid, and then at the last second, Jimmy asked if David could jump on, and I'm like, well, David who? And he's like, well, it's David. His last name's so hard, but anyway, he's Polka Dot Man on Suicide Squad and Peter DeVries in the new Dune. So, David Malchian. I want to say that's how you pronounce it, but I'm probably murdering that. When is the next Death Watch cover coming? As soon as I need to talk with Sean and find out if we're gonna do a direct to market book first, or if we're doing the Kickstarter first. And if we're doing the Kickstarter, then chances are we're gonna do I'll have a new cover, and then I need to approach people for alternate covers. So I need to talk with Sean about before I announce that on here, Steve, but hopefully pretty quick here. Welcome. AC Junior is here. Cool. Followed me over from Whatnot. We're not doing any Whatnot sales today. So if you're here for Whatnot, I still got to get some commissions drawn.
Okay, so finish telling about your story.
So anyway, David joined us for the panel, and he has a comic out called Count Crowley for Dark Horse, which is also a vampire book, ironically. But he he got a chance to read Death Watch, and he was really excited about it. He was very complimentary, so that was really cool. And I don't know, I mean, I don't know if he was just being polite because of the panel. But I mean, if he didn't like it, he didn't have to say anything. You know what I mean? He didn't have to bring it up. But but it was really fun. We gave away prizes at that one too. I told the Roger story.
Oh, you told about Roger?
Yeah.
How did that come up?
I don't know. I think. Yes, Steve, you can get anything you want, buddy. How many you want? I'll send them to you. You let me know how many you want, and they're coming your way. So do we like this, Maureen? I don't know. I'm sitting there putting a lot of detail into it, and I'm not really doing my gestures.
Steve wants 100.
You can't have 100. That's the whole run, buddy. I can give you what, 25? Can I give you 25, bud?
That'd be about max.
Let me count up how many I have. And yes, Joy's on here.
I can text him.
Yeah, the whole run of the ash can, Steve, is 100 copies. So we've already sold. We've probably sold over 50 at this point. So hold on, I need to scroll down on the chat to see what Steve's saying. Okay, he said done. So okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, I'll send you 25 then. And I don't like this gesture, so we're going to start over.
That happens sometimes. So we were going to talk about some conventions that we have coming up.
Oh yeah,
we have first.
Well, first we should probably tell people.
Oh yeah, we're just going to be focusing on. Well, you can tell I'm focusing on getting the Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah, so I gotta get. So right now, I'm back to comics full time. Death Watch is done, but I gotta get. I have to design the Kickstarter, and then I also have a book that I'm doing for Jimmy and Amanda at Paper Films. So I have a lot of stuff to do, and I need to put my time, money, and efforts into making sure that all goes according to plan. So I cut back on the shows I'm doing. So I won't be at. I think sign and send. Okay. Do you want any sketches on them, on any of them, Steve, at all? I'm definitely not doing what Dallas and Denver, and we're waiting to hear on Boston. So
so we will be doing San Diego Comic Con.
San Diego Comic Con, 100%. We've already paid for our table. We're actually going to be exhibitors this year. So it'll be our first time being exhibitors.
Location. Come find us if you're there.
Yes, absolutely find us if you're there, because we got to pay for that booth this time.
And then we're negotiating Cowtown Comics. We figured that's out far enough that we can do that one. Kickstarter should be done by then. And then New York Comic Con.
How much for? Well, I owe you, Steve, so I could do like one or two, and I'll just send them your way. Looking for cover artists for variants. Okay. No, I will not be at Emerald City. Sorry.
We haven't been there for a while.
I haven't been there for a while, but um,
We do kind of want to go to a Washington one when our son.
yeah, our
We don't
son's
know when
there.
he's gonna
Our
be
son's
there.
stationed there,
We don't know when
but
he'll
we
be
don't know when
out.
he's gonna be, because he's always deployed, because he's in the Navy.
So that's our new schedule for the year. Um,
And then Wasatch.
oh yes, Wasatch, the local one. We have to go to our local one.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
And it should be a lot of fun. I think they said, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait for them to announce. So I will be, Steve. Yes, and I need to talk to Sean first. So the second I find out from Sean, I'll let you know. I don't want to. I don't want to make an announcement and then backtrack. If that makes sense. We're gonna keep it professional here. You know, Wolverine's actually a lot harder to draw than everything's like turning out to be. You know, of course, I don't like drawing and talking at the same time. It's actually a lot harder than it looks. So I'm gonna take that pose I had the first time, and I'm just gonna do a side version of it. And hun, you can talk while I draw.
Can people hear?
Well, I'll repeat what you say.
Okay.
So
Well,
what?
we were just going to talk about, we're trying to get ready for the conventions that we are going to. Like right now is about the time to start getting your hotel for New York. Oh my goodness. Has anyone ever gotten a hotel in New York?
So
It
did I
is
did I tell
crazy.
you that John said he'd split if we got that loft one?
Oh, well, have we gotten it yet? Yes, you did.
So I don't know if they're open. Last time I checked, they weren't open,
Okay.
but we need to check now because it's no longer April; it's May.
Yeah. Well, the last two times, well, last few times we've gone and we stayed at the Yotel Motel.
Yeah, and we like the Yotel Motel.
It is close. It is all high tech kind of stuff, but it's amazing how fast things get run down in New York.
So
It's crazy.
uh, Agmaros 19. Am I saying that right? Aguaramos 19
Well,
asked if we're going to SummerCon. We're open to that. If you
Where-
guys want us out to these shows, make sure that you talk to the promoters and tell them that you want us at these shows.
where is SummerCon? Washington?
That's the one in Washington that we went to,
okay,
yeah.
Washington SummerCon. We did enjoy that one.
Okay. We could talk to Anna too. Well, Steve, so Steve, we talked to one of one of the one of my fans who gets a commission from me about every show, and when he doesn't get a commission from me, he takes me out to eat at all these fancy restaurants and shoves me full of food. Um, there's actually suites, and he said they're about the same price as the Yotel Motel, but you have to get on it like really quick. And so we're gonna check that out. And if we have suites, I don't know how many rooms are in there, but anywho. Okay, I don't like that he's not looking at people. All right, I'm like striking out here, hon.
Well, sometimes that happens.
Not when I've already been drawing all day, but I've been drawing girls. Sort of a different mindset. You wouldn't want me showing that one. That was warm up. What?
Steve says, sweets. If you need bodies, I'm in.
Okay. I'll let you know.
We gotta get it first.
Yeah, we got, yeah.
That's what we're going for. But it's supposed to be close. Like the Yotel Motel, the thing that we liked the most about it was
It's
was
walking
close.
distance to the show.
Yeah, it's just a few blocks away. It has a little bodega
right across the street. That's open 24
Yep.
hours.
So we
And it,
get done and we just have them make a salad for us.
yeah, they actually have some awesome salads. We basically get salads the whole show.
And so you're not dying with like costs of food, and you're eating healthy food instead of just like a burger, hot
Well,
dog.
we
which-
eat plenty of pizza in Nathan's too, so
Oh, they do have good hot dogs
they have
in New York.
way better pizza. But yeah, the Nathan's hot dogs are pretty freaking amazing too.
Yeah. So those salads are really nice, especially when you're tired at nighttime and you're just like, oh, I just want to go to bed. But so we're like trying to get our hotel reservation for New York, and then
See, I think this one looks exactly like the Wolverine I've already done.
the one that you have the print.
Yeah, the one that I already have the print of. I might need to.
What about a bird's eye view of him looking up and just kind of like
No,
screaming?
that makes him look weak.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Bird's eye view. You want worm's eye view.
Okay. Because he's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
See, learning all kinds of stuff. That does look good.
So yeah, New York, and we have a table at San Diego. I'm scared, but we should be okay.
Well, everybody knows where to find us in Artist Alley. We've been at the same.
Yeah, we've been
for
at the
like
same Artist Alley spot forever.
9 years or so. For a long time, with the same people on each side of us. Dominic
RC.
and RC Laredo, and then Sarah Richards.
Sarah Richards. Yeah,
And
we need
so
to let
you-
Sarah know
Yeah,
that.
you kind of have this like support group that like is there. And man, one year Dominic and RC didn't come because of health issues, and someone else showed up at their table and were like, hey.
Was it COVID? Was
No,
it?
it was before COVID.
What happened?
I can't
Did he get in a
remember.
car wreck?
I can't remember. It was something health issue related though. But anyway. Oh.
What?
Steve said he stayed at a Yotel in Boston. It was a high-tech closet.
Yeah.
That is a good description.
That is a very good
Steve.
description.
When I laid down, I could touch each wall. Well, about. It was about as efficient as like a motorhome or a camper trailer. Like every space was utilized, but very much so. But yeah, San Diego, and we're going.
Yeah, I think I did a little bit of false advertising. I forgot to change out the text on my post, and I think I said that I'd be doing a whatnot today. Is that what you read? Is that why you thought we were doing the whatnot? It was supposed to say like that I was drawing the Wolverine Commission, but
I have to look. I'll look at my other one. Don't want to lose where I'm at. Usually I can only find the notice that we're doing it and not the actual live streaming.
Right.
And this this time it's the exact opposite.
I hope so. Duty. Not duty, but duty. Like Call of Duty. I don't like the silhouette. Maybe I should play with silhouettes.
It says Garden Comics live stream is back today, Thursday, 5 p.m. MST remarks out the wazoo. Vote for the next whatnot.
Yeah.
Tune in for drawing action and let's celebrate everyone's favorite mutant.
So I got the text. I got the in the comment. I got that right, but I didn't get. Ooh, this is not what I wanted.
Is this a commission for somebody?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't like the silhouette, so I'm actually trying a different tack where I'm just drawing the outline.
Figure out how you want it to go.
Yeah.
Is this how you normally handle it when you get like a brain fart and just not looking the way you want it to be?
Well, like okay, most of the time I'm working from a script or I'm working, where there's like an actual assignment where they tell me
what they want.
a little bit about what they want. With a commission, it's just I want Wolverine.
Do you ever have a mental story that you make up in your mind with them? Sometimes is that what you do? How you come up with these?
Sometimes. But at the same time, like, okay, if you're doing a story,
there's usually somebody.
There's yeah. And then, let's see though. I sort of like this. Where I like where this is going. If there's a story, then you're drawing more than just the character. Who's that Pokemon? Yeah, I need to. Yeah. I need to get the details. I need to get the line in. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the X-Men layer. We just have that in the background. And then let's just do a little bit of construction now. Turn up the brush size, turn down the opacity. So, hon, you gonna tell them about Guardians of the Galaxy and why you're excited to see it?
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna go see Guardians of the Galaxy sometime, and I was very excited. I just saw a quick little blip.
And I didn't know
Not
this.
very much, and it had
We're not spoiling anything because we haven't seen it.
We have not seen it, but it had Nathan Fillion in it.
And for those of you who don't know who Nathan Fillion is, he is Captain Mal on Firefly,
Uh-huh.
or also Captain Hammer on Doctor Horrible, and then also
He's Castle in...
Castle. Yeah, I forgot about Castle because I didn't really like that show.
You didn't like Castle?
No, I didn't.
I liked Castle. I liked the first 3 seasons. So good.
Okay, well that's not exactly a awesome endorsement because wasn't there like 6 or 7 seasons?
There were like 7. Well, the others were good too. It's just I'd say about up to the 4th season. But no, it was fun. It was a fun character. It was very. There was a lot of tension, a lot of charisma between the different actors. The side actors were great. It was fun. It was just a fun one.
Okay. But I do like The Rookie.
He's in The Rookie.
But I've only seen season 1. What season are they up to now?
See, I want to say they're in season 4, but I didn't like season 1 as much as I liked the other seasons.
Why didn't you like season 1, huh?
I just, he had, I think it's because he had like a love interest. It was one of his fellow rookies, but it didn't really, they didn't build up to that relationship, you know, and so it was like good to see that end.
Allison
that
says
sort
hi.
of ended it. Hey,
She says she's just jumping on to say hi for a second.
hey, Allison.
We are doing well. Yeah, Scotty also has a wife that loves The Rookie, so.
Yeah, it's fun. I really like it. I like that they broke that love interest off and then the character development is what I enjoy watching. It's fun. I also like Blue Bloods also.
Yeah, but that doesn't have Nathan Fillion.
It
Stay on
doesn't
target.
have Nathan Fillion in it.
Stay on target, hon.
It does not. But it's a cop movie. But I do like him in that one. So plug for The Rookie.
Well, and Guardians of the
Or
Galaxy
Guardians
3.
of the Galaxy, yeah. See, what we'll have to do is, I don't know. We're just gonna have to go see it. I haven't seen Dungeons and Dragons either.
I've seen it.
That's gonna be our date night Friday night.
I thought it was great.
We're gonna watch it. Have popcorn, hot tamales. What are people's favorite snacks to eat when watching movies?
Hot tamales and popcorn.
Well, that's ours. What's other people's? Do they have any comments?
Steve says it's 90 degrees in Washington on Monday.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna flip this pose. I'm liking this. I like where it's heading. This leg looks wonky. So I just got to fix this leg, and I think we have a winner.
I like that one. I like it better with that one going forward than the other one.
So what if I just have like the leg up front? I almost feel like if I do that, then I need a full extension on the other leg. Maybe a little bit of forced perspective. Hold on. We'll take a play out of Jim Lee's book.
What does he do?
He sort of has like this leg go back, and then this leg come up. Knee here. But I like that line of action. It really gets sort of like this strong line of action going. So yeah. might finally have a winner. So we're gonna watch Dungeons and Dragons this weekend, and we're not gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Well, we own Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah,
so we can always wait for Guardians of the Galaxy to tone down a bit so it's not quite so crowded.
yeah.
And then it's more like you get to go and have your own private screening. We could go to Guardians of the Galaxy instead. That would be fun. I haven't seen either one of them, so I'm good for either. Which one did you like better, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 or 2?
Me?
Uh huh.
1. 2 was horrible.
Okay. Yep. I was just curious.
2 was borderline unwatchable. It was too dumb.
One was definitely fun. I haven't heard anything about this next one. I'm hoping they bring back Gamora, but I don't.
They
know.
do. Not. If you've watched television, that's not a spoiler. Sorry.
She has had an amazing career.
Uhura?
Uh huh. She's played in Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Trek.
Who is she in Pirates?
She's like a pirate. She's the one that owns the boat. It's a dinghy.
I have to watch it.
Yeah, that's her. And then in one of the other ones, they're like, "I'll get you another boat," and he's like, "That boat," and he goes, "Yeah, that boat," and then she decides that's her. I didn't know you didn't realize that was her. Wow. I feel so good.
Why?
Because I knew something about movies that you didn't know.
Well, there's no comic books on for Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, let's flip this and see if we still like it. Shoot. I don't like the face. This is why you should always work with reference, folks. I need to go find like a picture of Tom Hardy, like in a jiu-jitsu competition, like beating the crap out of somebody.
Let me see if I can find some. Tom Hardy. Oh my goodness.
What?
I did not realize that he was.
Venom?
Oh, he's Venom also?
Tom Hardy?
Yeah. No, I was thinking Batman.
Bane.
He played Bane.
Yeah.
I was shocked at that.
Just now?
Well, I found out about like a week ago, so not right now, but fairly recently.
Okay, I like that better. Wait, I'm gonna fix his face. right, there we go. All right, so I like that. Let's get a few more of the details in. We'll flip it one more time just to make sure. I'm just drawing through some of this stuff. So I like Wolverine to have these really thick forearms. A little like Popeye, the Sailor Man. Um, but also because I don't know if you guys remember, there was a way back in the day, probably like '92. There was Wolverine and Havoc by John J. Muth, and he drew Wolverine with these really thick forearms, and I always loved that aesthetic. So that's something I've basically taken from him. Uh, so Wolverine just basically has these tree trunk forearms when I draw him, but I think it makes sense too because he has the claws hidden in those. Uh, he has the claws hidden there. So, all right, let's take this. I need to link these layers here real quick. Hold on. Doink. Let's get on the group. And let's do just a little bit of adjustment. Okay. All right. Whoopsie. So that hand would be covered up, and this would be coming out the back of this ninja's body. So this ninja's having a really bad day. He's not too happy. Arthur Adams too made Wolverine yes. Yes. Arthur Adams never forgot that Wolverine was basically Puck with claws, yeah. Johnny's on, huh?
Hey, Johnny. Johnny.
John Bear Ross?
Oh, okay.
Which Johnny? She said which Johnny? We got a plethora of Steves, and we have a plethora of Johnnies.
And Jimmy's.
And Jimmy's. And Joey's.
Wow.
What?
Look at all these images. In competition.
The jiu-jitsu competition?
Yeah. I wonder when he started.
I'd imagine he's always been like a really physical actor.
Uh-huh.
So I would imagine like they were for it was for, a role or something like that.
Huh. That's amazing.
I am super not into sports, buddy. I don't even know what the Seattle Kraken are. Usually when there's sports involved, I get punched in the face. We'll see you, Scotty. All right, let's get up here and let's.
Well, we're trying to get healthy. Talking about like jujitsu and.
I ain't doing jujitsu.
No, we're not. But we are trying. You gotta start somewhere, and we are starting.
Yeah, but I ain't starting with jujitsu.
Try and go and exercise.
Joy will jujitsu anybody that wants to jujitsu Joy.
I don't know.
Al Bundy was jujitsu?
Really?
Huh. Beg, cook me some eggs. I'm gonna get canceled.
Now we're just doing the walking. I'm doing rowing, elliptical.
Who are you talking to, babe?
About what we're trying to do to get healthy.
Oh,
We're
but
not doing jujitsu. We're doing the walking, elliptical, and rowing. And then we try and listen to good, healthy podcasts to keep ourselves motivated. There's some that I'm like learning about. It's just on more movement
yeah,
and
flexibility.
and those seem quite amazing, especially as we're getting older. Just like movement in your shoulders, like doing different things, like holding a teacup in your hand and then like trying to like move it out and around. So it's like to do your shoulder and exercise it, and then doing it the other way. And I get all tangled up when I try this. I don't do it very well. But it's just kind of fascinating about different things that you can do, like with your neck, turning to the side, and then looking down, and then up to the ceiling. Like, you're supposed to be able to point your nose at the ceiling, and I just do like a 45-degree angle to the side of the wall, and then go down, and you're supposed to get more and more.
You're funny, honey. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you about.
You're talking to me? Oh,
To
okay, all right.
With
what we're doing to get healthier?
Things I'm learning.
Things you're learning.
Things I'm learning.
Is this from the Tim Ferriss podcast?
No, this is from Tom Morrison.
Who's Tom Morrison?
He's a funny Scottish guy.
He's a funny Scottish guy?
He's very funny.
I don't think Scottish guys mean to be funny.
Well, it's sort of like Alton Brown.
Oh, yeah?
He's funny for a cook. He's sort of the same for exercise. But he's very dramatic, kind of fun, but anyway. So he does all kinds of things to help you with your movement and mobility. And I like that because that's like being able to move and grip things is some of the greatest things you can do for your health.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Was he funny looking?
Uh-huh.
So I'm back here doing all these like weird things. But anyway, so those are some things I've learned. What?
Johnny's funny.
What did you say?
Oh, hey! Johnny's on Facebook. I can see the Facebook comments.
Yeah. I've been listening to him.
Holy cow.
That you're getting him up there and you weren't before?
I wasn't before.
I've been noticing that you're getting him. That's why I wasn't reading him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that Steve was through Facebook also.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Are you even listening to me? That's a weird way to start a conversation. We're turning into Chad's grandparents.
Yeah. How old were my grandparents when they had that conversation?
Oh, I don't know.
I hope they were like 70.
When we met them, I think they were in their mid-60s. When I first met them.
I was supposed to say we grew up
Close to
next to
70.
me.
Close to 70, yeah. They're in their late 60s, which, is only 10 years older than us. No.
What?
Not 10, 20 years older than us now.
No, hon. My parents are... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Grandparents,
Now.
excuse me. Yeah. Now.
Okay. All right.
It's coming along faster.
I'm just going to turn that down. And we'll get some finished pencils in here. Hey, Steph's on, hon.
Oh, hi, Steph. I need that recipe.
Oh boy. Not hi, how are you doing? Good to see you, Steph. It immediately devolves into.
She mentioned that. Does this not sound amazing? Tres leche strawberry cake.
That does sound
Does that
wonderful.
not sound amazing?
That does sound wonderful.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steph. That makes me happy.
Are you going to get Tres Leches cake?
Yeah, she's going to send me the recipe. It sounds amazing. She's doing it for like a Dancing with the Stars, only it's like in southern, um, for their community thing, and she was doing a cake for the auction.
Does that mean there's moonshine in it?
No.
No? Well, I'm disappointed.
That's awesome. Let's see if I can find the description of it. She says it's so good. Okay. It's a Tres Leche strawberry shortcake. It's a cake auction for Team 11 Dancing with the Southern Stars.
You guys tuned in. You guys tuned in for drawing, and now you're getting cake recipes. Always something new.
No recipes, just we know where the love is. It's in food.
Because that's what I need. More cake in my life. I think we still have a little bit of cake from Erica's graduation.
Just a little bit, but we do. Maybe. Haven't gone out to check recently.
Steph, you're in Georgia, right?
She is.
What was the convention that we did that was right by their house? Was it Macon or was it Jekyll?
No, it was Jekyll.
Which one's closer, Steph, Macon or Jekyll?
We've got to go there because it was on Jekyll Island, and it was really cool, but it was chilly.
And the water was terrible.
And it
was like
snowed.
Swamp water. Did it really snow?
That's why everyone was having problems in Atlanta and why nobody was there because it actually
Oh,
snowed.
that's right. And it never snows in Georgia.
Yeah. So.
You know what? I'm doing this, and I didn't ask Mike if he wanted Logan Wolverine or X-23 Wolverine.
Oh. Oops.
I'm just going to finish this.
Yeah, because it's a good one.
And then if he doesn't like it, I'll save it for later. Jekyll's closer. Thanks, sir.
That was fun. It was beautiful. We definitely have to go out there sometime. And Stephanie says she's tuned in to try and convince us to come visit. They have a con by a company out of Virginia that does one in Savannah. The biggest sellers are the merch, though. We got lots of merch.
Yeah.
We just come incognito.
Sooner or later. Save it for later. You got 80 songs in my head, huh? Good job.
I have 80 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Did I put those in your
You
head?
did.
How come?
You said save it for later.
Oh.
Drawing Wolverine with the mean armpit hair.
Do you actually draw his armpit hair?
I do. I do.
Does everybody else?
They better, or they don't know Wolverine.
Does he? I didn't know he had.
He is super hairy.
I knew he was hairy.
Arthur Adams draws every hair. Did we ever get to go to Virginia?
We've never done a Virginia one.
We have never done a Virginia show.
Oh.
What?
Stephanie sent me the recipe.
Where'd she send it?
She sent it to me. She's got my phone number. Oh, Stephanie. What do we ever do without Pinterest?
You know what? I heard that we're getting dumber as a species because of the internet.
Well, we don't have to remember anything.
I know.
I totally agree that, but this was actually.
Did we talk about this yesterday? Is that when did we get in the car? We couldn't figure out like where we're going.
I can't remember, but I do know that okay, so I used to remember phone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Had multiple people's phone numbers memorized.
I still have my grandparents.
And now I do not. I know Chad's phone number. I don't know,
know
my
your
kids'
phone number.
phone number.
I don't know the kids' phone number.
I don't know my siblings' phone numbers.
You don't need those.
I do.
You do?
I call them sometimes.
Okay.
So I don't know what I would do if I ever lost my phone.
Oh, okay.
What?
Thanks, Tooth. You know what? We got an invite to her wedding. Is she getting married?
To Anne's?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. It's a save the date. It's on the fridge.
What happened?
I got pictures of Stephanie's cake. And she said, I didn't make the whipped cream. Instead, I put a no-bake cheesecake, Philadelphia, in refrigerated section as the top cream. And then the strawberries, best cake ever. Don't put the strawberries on until you're ready to serve it. Here's mine from today. And it is just gorgeous.
You know, I haven't had lunch.
Me either.
And you're talking about cake.
Yeah.
And my stomach's going... Where's my
She's
tea?
even got sugar crystals on the whole strawberries. It looks so delectable. It's so good.
Steph approves of the hairy armpit on Logan. Real men have hair, except on their head. Right, hon? Transplant the.
I do have a silverback.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little scary.
Been watching Chimp Empire on Netflix. That was like the best soap opera ever. If you guys haven't watched Chimp Empire, you need to give that show a watch. Make you understand why we do things the way we do. Makes no sense, but it's just like hardwired biology. It makes sense when chimps do it. It doesn't make sense when we do it. But all of a sudden you're watching this, you're like, oh, well, that's why people feel that way. That's why we're like territorial, and that's why we don't trust strangers. And anywho, it's like life or death. Chimp Empire on Netflix. It is the best TV you will ever watch. Now, I want to throw this out here as someone who grew up with like Mutual of Omaha, where like Mutual of Omaha didn't show like they'll show like the lion tackling the antelope, but they won't show the lion eating the antelope. Dude, these chimps are ruthless and they eat monkeys, okay? So like if you're a fan of monkeys, maybe fast forward through those parts because they are hard to watch. Because it's like watching. Well, I guess it'd be like watching people eating chimps. You know, like chimps eating monkeys. I mean, we're all sort of in the same biological family tree, so to speak.
It's a lot more violent.
I just wasn't used to it. I didn't. Did you know that chimps ate monkeys?
I knew that.
I thought like they ate bananas and stuff, but.
No, I knew they were carnivorous. That's how come you're not supposed to have them as a pet.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's
yeah,
like
they do eat
stupid
meat.
people putting wild animals in their home.
Yeah, I knew they ate meat.
Okay.
It's
Well,
it's like saying chickens only eat bird feed.
the chickens will eat whatever you put in front of them.
Yeah, even meat. Mice.
They'll eat other chickens.
Yeah.
It's silence of the chickens. All right, let's flip it. Well, it's not cannibalism because it's not chimps eating chimps, but it's chimps eating monkeys. So, like, chimps are apes. Apes don't have tails. Monkeys have tails. But I think they're all primates? Or, like, I don't. Dude, it's been way too many freaking years since biology class. So.
Do they eat the chimps that they conquer?
No, but they frickin' beat their heads in. I don't want to do spoilers, but yeah, don't get too attached to
any of them.
Yeah, from the news that they always seem to go for the face and the genitals, just rip them right off. That's on humans. They do that to humans. Yeah, they like eat their fingers and yeah. Boo's going nuts. Did you have a package coming today?
It didn't. It says it's coming tomorrow.
Okay.
But it sounds like somebody's here. Or drove by or walked by or put something on the door or...
Well, she's
going nuts.
losing her.
Someone must be there because she's still going at it.
No, she'll bark until someone tells her to stop. Okay. Yeah! Let's do a new layer. Anybody want a dog? Should I get Deadpool in here?
No,
Why not?
because if you're gonna submit it for a cover,
Oh. Well, you don't think that there'll be like a Wolverine Deadpool with the movie coming out?
I don't know. I think it'd make a good print, but
You know what I didn't you know what I didn't know? Did you know that Marvel has the rights to the Warhammer 40K comic? Did you know that?
no, I did not know that.
I need to send them some 40K drawings.
Yeah. Who was it that used to have it? Wasn't it Dark Horse?
No, it was Boom.
Boom? Oh, huh.
That's when we did it for him.
Okay. That's been a long time. John says, "Do it."
Do it.
I think that's in reference to
The Emperor.
Daredevil.
Do it. No.
Not Daredevil. What's his name?
The Emperor.
No. That's not who I'm talking about. The "Do it" is in reference to adding the Deadpool. Not.
No. He's saying go do the Warhammer comic for Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Problem is, Johnny, is I'll do it. Then they'll make the Henry Cavill movie out of it. And then they won't invite me to the premiere. And I'll get all pissed and sad. So I should just stick with making my own comics. Right? Right, Johnny?
Kimberly says, "OMG, he drew so much Warhammer stuff in art class."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. So I did the Warhammer comics for Boom. And I did the Warhammer video games when I worked in video game advertising. So that all paid off big time.
Johnny said, "No, 40K. The Emperor of Humanity is the only true Emperor."
Death to the false Emperor, man.
I saw that Dune has a release date.
I am very excited for Dune.
It's in November, but hey, it's got a release date.
If it's in November, we could go see it at Wasatch.
Yeah. It does help bring your own IP in the long run, but it's like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. As you know, working for others pays the bills, but it sucks.
It does suck.
Yep.
Especially when they use your costume, pages straight out of the comic, and they don't even give you a stupid special thanks in the credits. I'm not bitter or anything.
I didn't think you were. It's looking good.
It's getting there. We struggled with it long enough. It should be looking good.
Are you you gonna keep those other guys in there, or are you gonna take him out so it's just him?
You know, I could just do him.
Then they don't detract from it, and it just
Yeah,
shows him.
and then I could add him in later.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's probably pretty smart, especially since yeah. I shouldn't erase that hand though.
Natalie Daniels.
Hey Natalie,
Hello, how goes it, Hardin residents?
we're doing good. How you doing?
We are doing good.
How is now? Are you doing a D&D campaign, Natalie? Is that what you're doing on your live stream? Plug your live stream, Natalie. Oh, Jesse does. Oh, you're doing. Let's see. Oh, cool. So Jesse does the D&D.
And Vampire the Masquerade.
Do you remember Vampire the Masquerade, huh?
No.
I do. Son of a.
I'm in a lot of her games, though. She's a professional dungeon master. Well,
I want to be a professional dungeon master.
I'll bet you she saw the Dungeons and Dragons.
Natalie, have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
I'll bet you she has. I think I'm the only one that hasn't.
We could go watch it right
We're
now.
gonna fix it tomorrow night.
What are we having for dinner? Because I'm starving.
I think we're having salad because we need to eat salad.
Are you for reals? Or are you teasing me?
We are having salad, but we're also going to have we're thinking of what else have with like chimichanga or something. Oh, good. Natalie liked it. She said it was really fun.
I liked it a lot.
Oh, that's a fun channel.
The Nat Chan.
The Nat Chan.
I got my first check from Twitch the other day, Natalie. I was shocked.
Woohoo, that's awesome. Good job.
Dude, that sounds so good.
I'm going to have John says I'm going to have tiny tacos from Jack in the Box.
That's what I read.
Ha! Well, Erica said we should have like chimichangas and a salad to go with it. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just saying, we've been eating leftover wedding food and graduation food for like,
a couple of days.
yeah, I'm ready for
Some food.
something else.
Well, yeah. Well,
I mean, we even made breakfast out of our leftovers, so.
It was so good.
It was okay.
It was good. It was good. We had Dutch oven potatoes with refried beans and taco meat, so burrito meat. with bacon and eggs and cheese and tomatoes, and it was the best breakfast
It was
burrito.
not the best.
It was so good.
It was
I
okay.
liked it.
It was overstuffed.
It was.
Had
but
too much stuff.
So good. I thought it was excellent.
Mm-hmm. You thought it was excellent because you didn't have to cook it.
Well, there's that, but it still was excellent.
Yeah. Absolutely, Natalie. Go ahead. Now, did I read it right that Jessie's rebranding, so she's not going to be Copic doll anymore? Okay, so it's still Copic doll.
Choose your rebranding soon. Will we void doll? Huh.
All right, let's turn off these other layers and see how it looks. All right, let's see if we can tweak it. She's just waiting on her new logo, which is almost done. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's what we did not want to have happen. Oh, okay. Now let's do it. I feel like the hand on the left, which would be his right hand, is bigger than the hand up top. Whoopsie! What?
Well, Natalie says, I finally have an iPad Pro and am learning how to use Procreate. I'm finally part of the digital art age. Woohoo!
Good job. Just in time for AI.
Oh.
I'm teasing Natalie. I shouldn't, but
Isn't it all your students that use Procreate rather than
yeah,
Photoshop?
rather than Photoshop, yeah.
Laugh out loud. Yeehaw. Yeah. Not yeehaw. I like that. I like that Wolverine.
All right, this Wolverine has Joy's seal of approval. Whoa. Thank you. All right, let's fix this hand by getting on the right layer. No, let's merge it down. No, let's not merge it down.
Natalie says, I've been working on D&D character commissions already, actually.
Good.
It's wild. That's exciting.
So here's my tip, Natalie. Be working on, like, it's okay to work on like other people's stuff, but always be working on something that's yours and that you own on the side. Like that's, looking back at like what I've done, like rather than take on like the extra issue of Harley or the extra issue of whatever, like I wish I'd only had like one book going on with Marvel or DC, and then had my own thing going on. And then once I had enough, see now I think his hand's too big. I can't talk and draw at the same time, which makes for a really bad live stream. Nope. Deep sigh of consternation.
Natalie says, "Oh, I'm definitely working on my own stuff all
Good.
the time. I actually prefer it that way for sure."
Good. Because I didn't. And now I'm like just doing all creator owned stuff, and it's really hard to like bring attention to your creator owned stuff
People know you for the characters.
when they know you for like other stuff, yeah. Okay, I think that actually looks alright. Let's go back to this layer. Go back to this brush. Wolverine! Shink, shink.
Natalie asks, "How is Death Watch going? Can you remind me how I get a hold of that?"
Okay, actually, I'm glad you said that, Natalie, because I have it prepped and ready to go. Okay, you guys are going to see my messy computer desktop. Is Tooth here? So, there it is, my horribly messy desktop. But if you go to cryptocomics.com, you can pick up a digital copy for $5.
$5.
Oops, I didn't mean to zoom in. There we go, zoom out. Hold on, let me expand this real quick. Ah! There we go. So, here's lessons learned from doing an ashcan. Don't do a sketch cover for your ashcan because people don't know what the book is yet. So they're not going to want a drawing because they don't know the characters. So when you do an ashcan, do some really cool art on the cover. So that's lesson number 1. But it's here on Crypto. $5. You can pay like with a credit card. You don't need to do any like crazy stuff.
I love the logo.
Oh, the logo's by Brandon Bevan.
It's beautiful.
Let me just move that out of the way. So you can see right here, we got all the bookie books.
And then you'll be doing a Kickstarter.
Yes, and with the kit, and with okay, I need to talk with Sean and see if we're doing if we're going to solicit. If we're going to solicit, I'll need to fix this. Okay, so an ash can, just so you guys know, an ash can is not like a finished product. So there's a lot of typos and stuff like that still in here. So it's basically just meant to be almost like a preview to what's to come. They used to be like really rare, only editors would get a copy of them, but we decided like we'd make 100 of them. So you guys can get your hands on the digital version right now, and then when if we go to solicits, we'll add pages, and then if we go to Kickstarter, we'll add pages. But you can read it right now. Let me see if I can copy this. I wonder if you have to go to my profile. Let's see. Here, let's try this. Try going to Harden Art. I'll copy that. And let's see if I can paste it. Can I paste it in the chat? Joy, can you paste it in the chat? It's cryptocomics.com/u/Harden_art. Okay.
Cryptocomics.com.
And that might be my dashboard.
Cryptocomics.com.
Hold on, I'm gonna hit share. Then I'm gonna see it. /u.
Y-O-U?
No, just the letter U.
Okay.
Lowercase, not uppercase. And then Harden_art. Harden capitalized, art capitalized.
So you Harden capital H-A-R-D-I-N capital A-R-T
_ART.
Oh. Let me try to send another thing before I do it.
You know, I'm gonna email it to you. No, if I do that, then you guys can see. All right, hold on. I can't do that right now.
Let me just.
Okay.
This page does not exist, so I did something wrong. Is there anything after the U? CRYPTOcomics.com /U/
/ another /
2 /.
No.
After
Cryptocomics /u/Harden_art.
Let's see if that works. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in.
Okay, so Joy's gonna put it in on Facebook. And let's get final pencils or finishes. We're gonna do digital inking on Wolverine. While she does that. And I should get some reference on this, guys. I should like take a picture of my face. If I duplicate, hide, flatten. There we go. And now we can turn it down. Pop in a new layer. Okay, turn the opacity up. Get my fixed pencil. Wrong pencil. Son of a biscuit. Go.
Are you drawing something?
Huh?
Are you drawing something?
Yeah, I'm drawing Wolverine.
Okay, we can't see it on Facebook. We can only see your.
Oh, shoot.
watch.
Okay. Sorry. That's why Joy's here, guys. That's why Joy's here. We'll see you, Kim.
Night, sweetie.
Oh, Kim, I got a funny story for you, but I'll tell you in private. It's not one you share. It's one for.
It's looking good.
I watched this really trippy Kevin Costner film the other day, hon.
What was it?
I don't know, but it had Kevin Costner, and it had who's that girl that was in like every '80s movie? She was in Blade Runner. She was like the replicant that didn't know she was a replicant. Sean, is it Sean Young? Anyway, he was a bad guy.
Kevin Costner was?
Yeah, I was shocked. Like you watch the whole movie and you're like rooting for him, and then you find out at the very end that like he's the bad guy. So maybe I shouldn't tell the name of the movie because I just spoiled it. But
Huh. I've not heard of that one. He's doing a film in southern Utah. They were asking for a lot of people that would be willing to do extras and stuff like that. It's another Western one.
there's a ton of
So a lot of
wannabe
people were
cowboys here, so I
Yeah.
don't think you'd have any problem finding any.
Yeah, so they had like advertisements all over on the news and on Facebook, and especially if you had your own horse.
Really?
Yeah. But isn't he in that like Yellowstone or something like that? Isn't he still doing that?
Yeah, that was. I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but he was definitely in it.
Is that series done?
Hun,
I
that's
don't know.
that's one that's on Paramount. You know how we're cycling through,
Uh-huh.
like we're only doing.
We haven't watched that. Well, I
Yeah,
know
we
they have,
haven't
like,
cycled around to Paramount yet.
I know they've done prequels to that people are watching. I've never watched them. But that was the one that your mom and dad wanted to watch. It was like 18 something or
Is that the
other.
one when we accidentally
Harrison
bought
Ford.
Paramount?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got him a subscription for that and
Ended up paying for it
ended up
ourselves,
putting it on our own.
which is scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen any.
No, it wasn't Anna de Armas. I want to say Sean Young. She was in like every '80s movie. Like she was Chani in the original Dune. What else is she in? She made like a hard pitch to be Catwoman. She really wanted to be Catwoman.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look her up.
I think she like got on Oprah in a Catwoman outfit.
She's Chani in that.
She's what?
She was Chani in Dune.
Not in the new Dune, the old Dune. Chani.
Uh-huh. The 1984 one.
Yes. Sean Young. Whoa, deep. My name is a killing word. Hey, Natalie says I'm right. Natalie says it's Sean Young. Look at that. My old geriatric brain remembers things every now and then. So, Natalie, if you have any Procreate questions, feel free to ask me because I'd love to share all that I know. Of course, most of my stuff is um, black and white, but I do color stuff every now and then. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Blue Moon. How did I get? Oh, American Werewolf in London because I'm drawing. I'm drawing fangs. I saw you standing alone. What are you looking up, hon?
I was trying to like look up her name, but it's not showing her as the actress on IMDb. It didn't show her as being a cast of Dune, and then I was gonna see what other movies she was in, but I'm sorry I didn't see it.
Well, Google Sean Young. She's definitely in Blade Runner.
I don't know how does she spell her name?
SEAN Young, like Brigham Young.
Mills film, but
Bow it about a bang, the bang, bang, the bang, the bomb, blow, blue moon. Blue moon. Should have the karaoke hour. I saw you standing alone. Blue, blue moon. The key to my heart.
okay, yeah.
Without
She is
love
spelled.
of my... Are you looking her up on IMDb?
I am. So Nick and Nikki
Nick and Nikki.
is what she's in, and No Vacancy.
No Vacancy.
Planet Dune. Who Wants Dessert?
Planet Dune.
Fifth Borough. A Beautiful Distraction. Acceleration.
Never heard of any of these movies.
Burr.
What?
BIRR. Burr. The Alienist. Blade Runner 2049. In Vino. Are any of those
In Vino?
in Vino?
I don't know what that means. But she was just a hologram in Blade Runner 2049. Like, she didn't actually, like, come back for the movie like Harrison Ford did, right?
Oh, it has her. I haven't seen it. It has it down as a list of movies she's in.
Okay.
Any of those the ones that had says she was in Planet Dune 2021. She was Chase.
She was what?
It says Chase.
They must have done like a spoof or something.
It's a 2019
It's got to be like one of, you know how they always make those like cheap knockoff movies like Sharknado. It has to be something like that. Jesse's using Procreate too. Oh, crumb. Spam call. Blocky block.
Well, we've only got about 3 minutes, so that's a good time for a spam call to come.
Yeah. Did we talk about everything on the list?
I think so. Let me just check that really quick and just make sure. Yes, we did. We did.
Okay, good.
So we did good.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna finish Wolverine's face and then we'll. Bow bang da bang bang. That way I can finish singing to you guys. Blue moon. I saw you standing alone. Without a key to my heart. Without a love of my own. That was probably one of the best werewolf movies of all time. American Werewolf in London. Freaked me out as a kid.
You know, I don't know that I've ever seen it.
You would not like that movie at all. You guys should have seen Joy watching 65 million years ago. That was.
It had scary, startling parts in it.
Thanks, Natalie. Come anytime, and I'll try and hang out on your live stream.
Well, it's about time for us to go.
Is it time to
It is
knock this
time
off?
to wrap it up. Say our adieus and
Adieu.
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 Adieu. Yes.
I'm just gonna finish Wolverine's head.
All right.
Okay, so next Thursday, we will definitely be giving away those 3 free copies of Death Watch to everybody who liked and shared that post for the Ash Can, either on Instagram or Facebook. And we should have some commission stuff that we'll be doing for Whatnot. So we'll be drawing, I guess, long story short, we'll be drawing real things instead of just digital things. Any hoodles. Here, I'm just going to plop that in real quick. Make sure that's... Oh, no! I killed it.
He's got a muscle.
There we go.
Laugh out loud. Real things.
All right,
Great
everybody.
night, everybody.
Thank you for joining in. Hope you had a good time. And we'll see you next week. I'll just blow up Wolverine's head real big. Yay! Okay, everybody. Be good. Can't be good. Don't get caught. Talk to you later.